Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park is not only known for its camping, but also the variety of unique flowers that grow in the area. Interpretive and Education Coordinator Chris Dodd says you can see everything from mountain shooting stars, buffalo beans, and 15 different species of orchids.
Well, the flowers can be found in all different parts of the Cypress Hills. Some prefer old forests that haven't been touched by fire or logging in a while. Some of the other orchid species like to live in wetlands or wetter areas. Basically, no matter where you go in the Cypress Hills, you can always find some cool and unique flowers and plants.
He says these flowers exist in the hills because of their different environment.
Like if we head up onto the plateau, it's the highest point between the Rocky Mountains and Torn Ghat National Park in Labrador. It sits at about 1,466 meters. The mix of elevation and the unique species assemblies that we have from being both on the east and on the west, you'll find flowers and different types of plants here that you won't find any farther west and you won't find any farther east. And because of that, we get this really cool mix, and that's why you find some of the flowers here.
Dodd says you will find the orchids in more dry sites like the lodgepole forest.
So here we are, we've managed to find a site where we can find lots of calypso orchids. Now, while they are relatively rare, they're one of the more common orchids you can find here in the Cypress Hills, blooming at this time of year. Now, the neat thing about these orchids is one of the reasons why there's so many of them in this area is they do spread underground through rhizomes. So if you can find one calypso orchid, chances are you're going to be able to find more. These ones are also circumpolar. That being said, they can be found all over the globe in northern latitudes.
As we move through the Cypress Hills looking for different kind of flowers, you're going to find different kinds depending on where you are. For example, out here in the grassland area, we're going to see more of the buffalo bean and the mountain shooting star.
So the mountain shooting star is, I think, one of the nicer flowers, or one of my favorite flowers you can find out here in Cypress Hills. It only flowers in May and June, and then it will disappear for the summer months. The reason it's called mountain shooting star, it has this lovely yellow tip on the end of the flower, and then the sepals, or the flower, actually peel back. So it looks like it's shooting into the ground, and hence that's where it gets its name from. It's commonly found in higher elevations, so you can find it here in Cypress and over in the foothills in the Rocky Mountains themselves.
For more information about flowers in the Cypress Hills, you can call the Visitor Center at 403-893-3833. Reporting from the Cypress Hills for Big Summer, I'm Leanne Evans.